Вітаю усіх шанувальників волейболу. П'ятниця, 14 квітня, і ми з вами продовжуємо спостерігати за волейбольними баталіями. Цього разу ми з вами станемо свідками протистояння вже другого матчу за третє та четверте місце у рамках чоловічої суперліги «Будинвест», де змагається юридична академія з міста Харків та Зhytichi-Polissya з міста Житомир. Ну а для вас цю гру коментуватиме Захарчик Даніл. Сподіваюся, що ви, глядачі та ваші близькі у безпеці, і ми з хорошим настроєм поспостерігаємо за цим протистоянням.
Good evening to everyone. Professional Volleyball League of Ukraine is back, and we are coming up with the last match of this week. We are waiting for the second match of bronze medal finals between Team Kharkiv Law Academy as well as Zhytichi-Polissya. In the first match, first victory goes for Team Kharkiv Law Academy. Yeah, they started rough, but later on was able to find their rhythm and finish the game in four sets and get their first victory in this bronze medal match. And let's see what team gonna bring to us today. Let's start with the squads of both teams. So Zhytichi-Polissya today is a nominal guest, so let's start with them. Number 1, Богдан Аніпко. Number 5, Денис Губенко. Number 7, Юрій Поліщук. Number 8, Андрій Оробко. Number 9, Віталій Бондар. Number 11, Микола Рудницький, captain. Number 12, Дмитро Кузьменко. Number 13, Роман Калтинц. Number 14, Микита Лубан. Number 16, Микола Куранов. Number 17, Олександр Гайдаренко. Number 18, Дмитро Шаврак. Number 21, Володимир Яблонський. And number 29, Володимир Шевчук. Head coach of Zhytichi-Polissya is Сергій Терейковський. Let's continue with team from Kharkiv. Number 1, Ігор Антонюк. Number 5, number 3, Євгеній Степовий. Number 5, Павло Плотнік. Number 7, Вячеслав Переходнюк. Number 8, Олександр Ковальов. Number 9, Віталій Сухінін, captain. Number 10, Денис Дегтяр. Number 11, Ілля Поліщук. Number 13, Олександр Терещук. Number 15, Микита Арбузов. Number 16, Артем Трояновський. Number 18, Анатолій Баран. Number 19, Владислав Антоненко. And number 99, Victor Shapoval. Head coach of Team Kharkiv Law Academy is Sergey Kovalenko. So this is gonna be the fifth matchup of these teams this season. 3 of them, Team Kharkiv Law Academy was victorious, and only once in this season team from Zhytomyr finished victorious in games between these teams. So this is a replica of the bronze medal final of season 2020-2021, where Zhytichi coming up as a favorite, finishing up first in Cup of Ukraine and third in the regular season. But in the end, Team Kharkiv Law Academy was victorious. So this season is something a bit similar, because Zhytichi-Polissya finished third in regular season. Team Kharkiv Law Academy was fifth. Earlier on got victory over MHP Vinnytsia in quarterfinals, 2 games to 1, and in the semi-final they were defeated in the battle versus Epicenter Podolyana. Earlier on actually was played the second game between Epicenter Podolyana and Prometei. And in this playoff match, for first time in this finals, in both finals, I would say, even including even the Superliga Demart, only for the first time, we're gonna go for at least 4 games, because in women's championship, Prometei defeated Dobrody in 3 games, as well as Alanta was stronger versus Team Ukraine under 17 in 3 games as well. So at least the one of the finals of Superliga Budinvest gonna go for 4th game, maybe even 5, who knows, and we're gonna see this only the next week. And Zhytichi as well as Team Kharkiv Law Academy gonna play their second match. And we already can see that Anatoly Khvasta, main libero of Zhytichi, is still not ready to play in this bronze medal finals. So after the previous match, Mikita Luban, outside hitter of Zhytichi, told that he was a bit ill, something happened to him, and temperature and other stuff, so he couldn't compete in previous game, and as you can see, he still is not on the court. Let's hope for the best for him and see what Dmytro Kuzmenko, as well as all team of Zhytichi, gonna come with in today's match. So teams build it up one opposite to another, and we're gonna start with the anthem of Ukraine.
Чемпіонат України з волейболу Суперліга «Будинвест» серед чоловічих команд. Фінальний матч, третє-четверте місце. На майданчику зустрічається волейбольний клуб «Зhytichi-Polissya» місто Житомир. Волейбольно-спортивний клуб «Юридична академія» міста Харків.
So let's start with the officials of this match. Andriy Kolychuk is the first referee from Lutsk, and Vitaly Parshin gonna help him. He is representing Rivne. My name is Oleg Shumeiko, and let's get started. So we're starting up with the Zhytichi-Polissya team number 5. Denis Gubenko, outside hitter. Number 8, Andriy Orobko, middle blocker. Number 9, Vitaly Bondar, opposite of Zhytichi, and actually the best scorer of this season Professional Volleyball League of Ukraine, for now at least, number 11, Mykola Rudnitsky, middle blocker and captain of Zhytichi-Polissya, number 14, outside hitter Mikita Luban. And number 16, Mykola Kuranov, the setter of Zhytichi-Polissya. And the only libero for this game is number 12, Dmytro Kuzmenko. Head coach of Zhytichi-Polissya is Serhiy Terekovsky. So let's continue with Team Kharkiv Academy squad. Number 9, Vitaly Sykhinin. captain of this team, could play both roles, the outside hitter as well as opposite. Number 11, Ilya Polishchuk, setter of Team Kharkiv Law Academy. Number 13, Alexander Tereshchuk, middle blocker. Number 15, Mikita Arbuzov, outside hitter of Team Kharkiv Law Academy. Number 19, Vladislav Antonenko, middle blocker. Earlier on, Pavlo Plotnik started as a main middle blocker as well as Alexander Tereshchuk, but this time Serhiy Kovalenko decided to apply some substitutions. And number 99, Viktor Shapoval, who was most valuable player of previous game, with 26 points his own. And number 7, Vyacheslav Perekhodnyuk is the main libero of Team Kharkiv Law Academy, and the second one, Anatoly Baran, with number 18 on his jersey, and head coach of Team Kharkiv Law Academy is Serhiy Kovalenko. So as you can see, only one substitution, as we already told, Vladislav Antonenko to replace Pavlo Plotnik as a main middle blocker of Team Kharkiv Law Academy. On opposite to him gonna be Alexander Tereshchuk with number 13. He as well as Viktor Shapoval earlier got some injuries that didn't let them to play for full in the previous stage in the semifinals versus Epicenter Podolyany. And let's see how this gonna go for Team Kharkiv Law Academy in the start. Not the best set from Ilya Polishchuk. Sukhinin tried to apply the touch of the block, but the block of Zhytichi was pretty strong. And this is the first point for team from Zhytomyr. And Vitaly Bondar, the best scorer of this season in whole Superliga Budinvest, and as well as the best scorer of his team in previous game, 20 points for him. Gonna serve once more. After the previous game, Mikita Luban, the outside hitter of Zhytichi-Polissya, told that the biggest problem in previous game was to play versus Viktor Shapoval, the opposite of Team Kharkiv Law Academy, and he told that they need to apply some fixes in the game, and with that gonna compete on the same level as their opponents. And let's see, will they be able to get what they wanted. Vitaly Bondar gonna serve once more after 2 blocks of Zhytichi. Pretty strong start in this component. And finally Team Kharkiv Law Academy receives the first point after the attack of Alexander Tereshchuk. Nice attack from him in the meter combination. And not Orobko or Mikita Luban in previous one was ready to block him. Bondar, no attack from him, and chance for Team Kharkiv Law Academy. Shapoval with the first point, and Vitaly Sukhinin didn't touch that ball, but was actually pretty close to that one. I would say that he just missed it, probably. Let's see this moment once more. Yeah, he wanted to touch clearly, but this miss actually bring the point for Team Kharkiv Law Academy, because ball after touching the block went to the out. Ilya Polishchuk on service line, high receiving for Luban, and he gonna attack. In this situation, Arbuzov on back line, and once more for Viktor Shapoval. Not the best first touch. Attack from Gubenko from the back. Ilya Polishchuk to Vitaly Sukhinin. What attack versus double block from the captain of Team Kharkiv Law Academy. And after not the best start, 2 times was blocked, the players of team from Kharkiv, they get 3 points in a row, and with that they are right now as a leading team of this game, 3-2 in the first set of this game. First matches of Zhytichi versus Team Kharkiv Law Academy, as well as Prometei versus Epicenter Podolyani was finished with the same score, and scenario was pretty close as well. So one team won with pretty good lead, like 6-7 points in the first one, and later on was defeated in 3 sets in a row. And after that one, Prometei was able to strike back in the second game. In the 5-setter, they was stronger comparing to Epicenter Podolyani yesterday, the 13th of April. And in this series, we have 1-1 via victories, and let's see what this day and this game gonna bring to us in this series. Of course, nominally Zhytichi finished higher in the regular season, but comparing the squads and the substitution even for both of these teams, I would say that maybe Team Kharkiv Academy should be named as a favorite of this matchup. Another mistake from Zhytichi. Mykola Rudnitsky, captain of this team, missed his attack in previous episode. Earlier on in the first set in game of this team, he was the best scorer actually, with 6 points in only one set. For middle blocker, it's really a lot. But later on, after 3 sets, got only 5 points, and maybe his team missed him as well as both of the wings, so no matter who that was. Denis Gubenko, Dmytro Shavrak, that still was not enough in the fourth zone, and of course Mikita Luban, who wasn't substituted in the previous game. Great serve from the back by Team Kharkiv Academy. Vladislav Antonenko got his chance to attack with the first touch after this receiving of Denis Gubenko and couldn't do anything. And first timeout for Sergei
Давайте
Terekovsky.
трошки спокійніше, так? Давайте якості трошки більше.
Sergei Terekovsky
Зараз
was
рахуйте,
a
Віталій,
bit
Він
calm.
вже все поняв, не треба 10 разів говорити.
Хай
Бачите,
з тим.
Вся команда на 3 метрах в защиті стоїть. Ось за про це я зараз кажу. Хлопці, треба добивати. Є прийом, не можна робити.
Yes, in the previous, he wanted his players to be more concentrated on each element, on receiving, on defending, covering the ball, on blocking, of course, and other elements. But yeah, of course, everything starts from receiving, so they need to apply better play in this particular element. Attack from the back, Bondar through the net and touching. Ilya Polishuk in the defense got 5th point for Zhytichi-Polissya. So in previous game, almost all of the points for both teams were for the players of opposite role. And Viktor Shapovalov was able to outpoint, if you will, Vitaly Bondar in that game 26-20, and with that team of Viktor Shapovalov, who right now is on the serving line. He was victorious 3-1, not the best service by Viktor Shapovalov to start in the first set, but of course he can turn it on later on. For now, the score is pretty pleasant for Team Kharkiv Academy, 8-6. A great receiving for Perechodnyuk, and what a monstrosity attack by Mikita Arbuzov. Yeah, we are used to see this one maybe from Vitaly Sukhinin or Viktor Shapovalov. Arbuzov is more complex player with decent all of the elements, but we see that he can go for some highlights, play his own as well. Yeah, one more point by the leader scorer of Zhytichi, Vitaly Bondar, and captain of team from Zhytomyr. Gonna serve Mykola Rudnitsky. 7-9 right now. His team is losing, and one more point of leading for Team Kharkiv Academy after this serve error. 10-7. Vladislav Antonenko on service line. In the previous game during the match, he replaced Pavlo Plotnik as a second middle blocker, and Sergei Kolenkov fine with him and want him to start in this game as a starter middle blocker as well. Mikita Luban touching the net and not touching the line in previous episode. 11-7, and Antonenko gonna serve once more. Not the best reception, but in the end Mykola Kuranov, was able to get a set for Andriy Robko, and 8th number of Zhytichi-Polissya find the side of the court of their opponents and finally gets the side out for his team. Vitaly Bondar to serve, but I'm not really sure. I mean, that wasn't the touch on the opponent's side of the court. I would say that that was just a blocking one. And I mean, Andriy Kovalchuk, I'm not pretty sure that he is right. In previous call, maybe the challenge, we can see this situation better, but no. Yeah, players of Zhytichi tried to appeal to referee, but he didn't want to change his decision. Polishchuk serving a 4-point lead for now, even 5 after this attack to the out by Vitaly Bondar. 13-8, and pretty strong start for Team Kharkiv Academy, but not only the strong start for him, but a lot of unforced errors from Zhytichi-Polissya. They win 1 point for Team Kharkiv Academy as well. Kuranov to Bondar once more, and this time he gets the 9th point, and after this one Zhytichi-Polissya gonna serve actually. Let's see this moment once again. Playing with the double block and touching the right hand of Alexander Tereshchuk. The ball went out. Mikita Luban pretty strong on service line. Great defense touch by Bondar, and yeah, not the riskiest one, but nice follow shot and almost no block for Vitaly Sukhinin. Denis Gubenko trying to get 4-4, and all of the players of Zhytichi-Polissya is pretty sure that that was the block touch. Andriy Kovalchuk told that this is the point for Team Kharkiv Academy, and let's see, maybe this challenge by Serhiy Terekovsky gonna change the previous situation. And yeah, clearly the touch of the fingers of the blocker. So Serhiy Terekovsky is still with 2 challenges in this set, and 10th point for Zhytichi. Luban once more on service line. Sukhinin versus double block, and Denis Gubenko finding another point for them. 11-13. Finally, Zhytichi-Polissya getting used to this game and finding the rhythm of the game. 1-1. Gubenko, Andriy Robko tried to apply his hands as well, but was far away of the net. And Luban on service line once more. And another one, another block on Vitaly Sukhinin, and this is Serhiy Kovalenko right now who takes his first timeout in this game.
Саша, на расстоянии, пожалуйста, Саша, на расстоянии. Давай, на расстоянии. Снимаем сейчас, снимаем. Съем.
So Sergei Kovalenko gets a few tips to his player and of course reminded that they need to get this side out point finally on the service of Mikita Luban, one of the best servers of Zhytichi-Polissya. Nice reception, and this time chance for Viktor Shapovalov. He is unstoppable once more. Yeah, long time we didn't see attacks from him, and as you can see, Viktor is still ready to get some points for his team. Vitaly Sukhin, who is actually one of the best servers in Professional Volleyball League of Ukraine, gets to the service line, and after that Team Kharkiv Academy gets another break point, 15-12. Nice counter-attack for Team Kharkiv Academy. That was Alexander Tereshchuk from the middle of the net. Vitaly Sukhin, great service from him. Attack for Vitaly Bonder, and triple block stopped them. 16-12. Viktor Shapovalov gets another point for his team right now with the block touch. And Vitaly Sukhin gonna serve once more, but only after the second timeout of Sergei Terekovsky in the first set.
Зразу з собою тягнуть великі проблеми. Зразу. Ніхто не страхує. Віталік атакує, всі думають, що вже забили. Де страховка? Є. Нижче сядь. Давай, зараз приймемо. Давай, прийом, держи.
Once more, Sergei Terekovsky reminded about this need to will to help in each components to their teammates. Right now, he is not pleased with what he see in the covering and defense play of Zhytichi. He wants more hard work from his team in these elements. What a great service from Vitaly Sukhin, and finally side out via the block out attack by Denis Gubenko, outplaying the ball, touching the block of Alexander Tereshchuk, and this classical substitution for Sergei Kovalenko. Artem Troinovsky replacing Vitaly Sukhin on the backside of the court to help on the defense and reception as well. Great set from Ilya Polishchuk and Mikita Arbuzov with this kiss think to his setter, and gets this point pretty easy after receiving and attacking on only one block. Mykola Kuranov tried to guess what the trajectory of attack gonna be, but wasn't right. In previous episode, Alexander Tereshchuk risked on the previous serve and didn't get anything from it. So 14-17, Zhytichi-Polissya gonna serve once more, and right now with the ball in his hands is Mykola Kuranov. Viktor Shapovalov attacking, touching the block, as we can see by the guess of Andrei Kovalchuk. In the first, he wanted to give this point for Zhytichi, but probably Vitaly Parshin told to him that that was the touch, and as we can see on this replay, Mykola Rudnitsky said this one as well. On first ace of this match, Viktor Shapovalov launching his missile once more. Earlier on he got one ace in previous game, and in this one starts pretty strong, getting ace after touching the libero, and another one in a row, this time after the reception of Mikita Luban. 20-14, and pretty confident first set for Team Harkelo Academy in this game. Shapovalov gonna serve once more. This time he tried to get an ace. Serving to the zone of Denis Hubenko, but third time in a row he wasn't able to proceed with the accuracy touch. And this time the ball went out. So 15-20, 5-point lead for Team Harkelo Academy, and they're lacking actually of 5 points to finish this set victoriously after this service mistake, even 4 points. And Vitaly Sukhinin coming back on the court, replacing Artem Troyanovsky. Nikita Arbuzov on service line for Team Harkelo Academy, and close out probably, as we saw from the players of Team Harkelo Academy. They are not that confident that the ball went in, so we don't get the challenge of previous episode. 16-21, and Mykola Rudnitsky on service line. Earlier on he got 2 aces in previous game, and this one find another. So first ace for captain of team Zhytichi-Polissya. Really nice shot serve to the zone of Vitaly Sukhinin. Touching the net, but the ball went on the other side of the court. But what a beauty from the fourth zone by Vitaly Sukhinin. Great attack from force to force. And of course, big smile on his face after this beauty. Yeah, wonderful one. And Mykola Rudnitsky couldn't do anything to this. So Team Harkelo Academy gets another substitution. Evgeny Stepovy replacing Ilya Polishchuk to get the stronger block. And right now Team Harkelo Academy is without setter. But this substitution didn't work because Vladislav Antonenko missed his serve. And Ilya Polishchuk coming back, replacing Stepovy. 18-22. Vitaly Bondar serving from his team. And not the best set for Vitaly Sukhinin. A bit wider probably would be better for him and closer to the net, because the reach of Vitaly Sukhinin is pretty nice, comparable to the block of Zhytichi. Including the understanding that Mykola Kuranov is right now on the front line, so of course we can all understand that his block is not that high as Vitaly Bondar, but still we can see that no Kuranov, but Oropko and Luban stopped the previous attack of Viktor Shapovalov. That was the middle, but it wasn't at the touch of the net. I mean, so Serhiy Kolenko decided to get his second timeout this set, and both coaches get no timeouts after all. So pretty confident probably Serhiy Kolenko about his team, just want them to finish this one properly and don't get to the balance, so and losing this huge amount of leading points after all. Vitaly Sukhinin not the best reception from him, and he gonna attack in this one T, but it touches the net and didn't get over it. So 21-22, Zhytichi is pretty close. And I wouldn't be sure about this one a few episodes ago, but the serves of Vitaly Bondar worked pretty well. 21-22. And Zhytichi is coming closer and closer to their opponents. Arbuzov on reception. And finally this side out point by Vitaly Sukhin, 23-21. So Ilya Polishchuk is serving for Team Kharkiv Academy. Nikita Luban deals with the attack of the setter, and the ball went out. If there was no touch of the block, 24-21, but yes, I feel Andrei Robko isn't sure that that was the touch of the block in previous play, but two challenges for Sergei Terekovsky is left, and let's see, maybe this one gonna be victorious for him and his team. Right now 24-21, Team Kharkiv Academy is leading, and let's see, will anything gonna change after all? Yeah, no touch, all block after attack of Andrei Robko, so 24-21. And Nikita Luban has something to talk to Andrei Kovalchuk, but referee still didn't change anything about his previous call. So Ilya Polishchuk to serve once more, and 3 set points for Team Kharkiv Academy after all. I'm not really sure what is the case of this pause, but as you can see, Andrei Kovalchuk and probably Vitaly Parshin talking about something. Maybe Andrei Kovalchuk decided his own that he want to check the previous episode. Yeah, video challenge. I didn't see actually that if Sergei Terekovsky wanted to check something more in the previous play during maybe the first replay. But let's see what this one gonna bring, and actually what yeah, so once more we saw this replay, and this time Andrei Kovalchuk decided that Zhytichi is get this point. I mean, okay. Not pretty sure about this one. But maybe the resolution of cameras isn't good enough. Maybe if there was more frames to second, we would see better a view of the previous play. But yeah, probably there gonna be some talks about the previous play, and maybe this break was in a favor of Zhytichi-Polissya, cause they got another point in a row, 23-23, and Nikita Luban once more on service line. In previous one, his team got few breaks, already one for Zhytichi-Polissya after all. Vitaly Sukhin, and wasn't it the touch of the line, sorry, of the court? So no touch of the court, but the double touch for the set of Zhytichi-Polissya. And with that, Team Kharkiv Academy gonna get another set point in this series. Vitaly Sukhin serves well, no great set for Zhytichi-Polissya and Shapovalov to finish this play, and the ball went out. 25-23. First set for Team Kharkiv Low Academy. And we're gonna come with another one in few minutes. But now we're gonna take a look on previous play. Not sure what they are looking for. But let's see, maybe Serhiy Terekovsky saw something more about the previous play. So no fault in previous play, and even this delay, Team Kharkiv Low Academy finished victorious in first set, and let's see in a few minutes for the second one of the game of Zhytichi-Polissya and Team Kharkiv Low Academy. So we are back in Chernivtsi region on Arena Pavelov, where in few seconds we're gonna start the second set between Team Kharkiv Low Academy in red versus Zhytichi-Polissya in dark blue colors. First set was victorious for Team Kharkiv Low Academy, 25-23. Set was finished with pretty competitive score, but overall I would say that team from Kharkiv was a bit ahead, and a few good series on the service of Mikita Luban and Vitaly Bondar bring Zhytichi back, but still nothing more for them. Team from Zhytomyr started up with the first point of the second set after a service mistake from Vladislav Antonenko. So as we can see, No substitutions from Serhiy Kovalenko, as well as no substitution for Serhiy Terekovsky. Rudnitsky, his touch, great defense by Perekhadnyuk, attack from the back. That was Mikita Arbuzov with double hand tip. And Gubenko with another one for his team. 2-0. Once more, Zhytichi starting with 2 points in a row on the start of the set. In previous one, that was the same. But this time, Andrei Robko got service mistake. He is actually the best scorer of his team with 7 points. In first set, 4 of them were blocks. That is pretty huge. Like 4 blocks for one game is good enough, but in the one set is huge numbers. And 3 more in the attack. And touch of the block of the net, that was Mykola Rudnitsky. Oh, gets into the net in the previous play. Or maybe Kuranov actually. Yeah, Kuranov with the elbow, and Rudnitsky is later a bit touched the net with his shoulder. Yes, I feel. So Ilya Polishuk serving once more. Gubenko 1-1 versus Shapoval, and 99th number of Team Kharkiv Law Academy finishing victorious in this battle. Great trajectory of the block by Shapoval, and 3rd point in a row for Team Kharkiv Law Academy. Exactly the same scenario as in previous one. And Ilya Polishuk serving once more. Luban on receiving the ball. Gubenko once more versus Shapoval 1-1, but this time he is the winner of this episode. Touching the block, and after all, ball went out. 3-3, and Mykola Kuranov on service line. Not the best touch in the reception by Viktor Shapoval. And 4th point for Zhytichi-Polissya. Denis Gubenko gets one more chance and gets everything he can from it. And we need to get rid of the wet of the floor right now, so a small break before Mykola Kuranov gonna serve. 4-3 right now. Zhytichi-Polissya is leading in the second set of the series for bronze medal versus Team Kharkiv Law Academy. Let me remind that bronze final as well as gold one gonna go until one of the team gonna be victorious 3 times. So no matter how this game gonna finish, we still gonna see at least one game in the next week. Of course, in case team from Kharkiv gonna be victorious today, and if team from Zhytomyr gets their revenge, so we would go for 2 games in the next week, as well as for Prometei versus Epicenter Podolyane. Denis Gubenko once more, and pretty emotional aftertaste for him after this attack. And yeah, a lot of points on the start of the set. 4 actually for his team. Gubenko reached Shapoval. What a defense from Kuzmenko, and Gubenko once more to attack, but this time he was blocked and no one was able to cover that ball. Almost all of the players were around the 3rd meter line, and no one was ready to be out of this one to cover the ball that wanna jump over defenders. What a great serve from Sukhinin, and actually touch of the roof, bringing the ace for captain of Team Kharkiv Law Academy. 5-6. And what is this signal about video chance by Sergei Tereykovsky? So he felt that what maybe, I mean, touch of the roof. I'm not sure that we are able to see this one. Maybe that was, yeah, at the 9th meter line fault. Not in this one particular episode, but actually if we are reminding ourselves about the previous game, that was a lot of mistakes of this type. I mean, at least 5 only that I can remember, but maybe even some more in previous game. Great follow shot by Vitaly Bondar, but the ball still in play, and right now Zhytichi answers with this block to the end of the court of Team Kharkiv Law Academy. 7-5, and Viktor Shapoval couldn't break the block of Zhytichi, and Mykola Rudnitsky, captain of team from Zhytomyr, bring another one for his team. 7-5. And Gubenko to serve once more. Shapoval, and great attack from him. Block couldn't stop in this moment. The leader scorer of Team Kharkiv Law Academy right now, he's not only the leader scorer of his team, but the whole game as well. 8 points from him, 2 via aces, 5 via attack, and 1 more via block. And his closest opponents is Gubenko as well as Sorobko with 7, and 7 as well for Vitaly Sukhinin. So pretty close game via the getting of the point, and 1 more point on the block for Team Kharkiv Law Academy. Antonenko stopped the attack of Mikita Luban. Tereshchuk from service line, and Vitaly Bondar missed his chance. And if in previous game Vitaly Bondar was probably the only shining element in the team of Zhytichi-Polissya, but this one he got only 4 points and a lot of mistakes from him actually, considering blocks. So getting in the block probably better, and attack to the out of the court as well. So we still gonna play great defense with the chest by Alexander Tereshchuk. Gubenko from the back, and the ball was so far away of the net. Gubenko tried to get the follow shot, but he had a mistake from him, and this is actually 4th in a row for Team Kharkiv Law Academy. They were down by 2 points, 5-7, and right now they're leading by 2 points, 9-7. And Tereshchuk gonna serve once more. Another one from Tereshchuk, and Bondar blocked, but after this stuff, another chance for Zhytichi, and 1 more block from Team Kharkiv Law Academy. Antonenko stopped the attack of Vitaly Bondar, and after that the ball went into the opposite of Zhytichi. In other case, that would be the point for team from Zhytomyr, but yeah, what a shame to lose the point this way. And Sergei Tereykovsky wants to talk to his team.
Трошки надо включити якось, я не знаю, може злості, може акуратності. Ми так один одного успокаємо, але це цього мало, хлопці. Ми не бити не можемо. Ти мені гарну передачу, ти щось лізеш через центр. Давайте наб'ємо до полу, хлопці. Так, прийом організую.
So Sergei Terekovsky wants to see a clear attacking point for his team into the side of the court of Zhytichi. Want to see better play in the reception as well. Great serve from Tereshchuk once more. Luban attacking, tip from him. Arbuzov with the touch and Sukhinin from the back, but right into the block of Zhytichi-Polissya. And one more point on blocking for this team. Already 8th block this game for Zhytichi-Polissya, and this is the only component they are winning right now on the attacker. Kharkiv Law Academy is much stronger as well as on the service. And yeah, default after this touch of Ilya Polishchuk, 9-10. And yes, setter of Team Kharkiv Law Academy appealed to Andrei Kovalchuk in previous episode, but couldn't get anything from it. Another service for Rudnitsky, but second one wasn't that good as previous. And right now this is the chance for Viktor Shapovalov to shine from the service line. He already got 2 aces already this game and probably would like to collect something more. Perekhodnyuk with the touch from the back. Chance to attack for Zhytichi, and somehow the ball went through the block, and with that Bondar find another one for Zhytichi-Polissya in the second set. 10-11. Still they can play. This is not even close to be over. But Vitaly Bondar couldn't bring a series of serves for him and his team. Already after first attempt, the ball went to the out. And yeah, we need to get rid of the wet of the floor, so small break. So yeah, Andrei Kovalchuk wanted to talk to the captains of both teams. For Zhytichi-Polissya right now came vice captain, who is Vitaly Bondar, once Mykola Rudnitsky is out of the court. And the ball went to the ground after this attack of Bondar to the block, and no one was ready to cover this one. Denis Gubenko from the 6 tried to get this touch, but I'm not pretty sure that in this formation he was the one to touch. Maybe better if that was, yeah, Dmytro Kuzmenko, who is now was on our screens. Great attack, but what a defense from Perekhodnyuk, but somehow Mikita Arbuzov slided on the backside of the court of Team Kharkiv Law Academy. Monstrous save by Perekhodnyuk, but that was still not enough for him and his team. Because the second touch of Mikita Arbuzov wasn't the best in previous episode. But Perekhodnyuk is fine with it. But not fine with this service of Mikita Luban. Gubenko to the block, and no one is ready to help to him. After this tough block, Luban tried to get the ball in the covering of the ball. Nice ping pong on the block. That was pretty lucky for Team Kharkiv Academy. That ball stayed on the side of the court of Zhytichi in the end. And 14-11. Serve from Vladislav Antonenko. He switched from the jump serve to the floater. Attack from the back. Luban, and another block by Team Kharkiv Academy. And we're gonna get another siren, but not the timeout that I felt that would be, but actually the substitution. So Bogdan Anipko to replace Denis Gubenko in this game. And I remember how Anipko replaced Gubenko in games versus Prometei. Started pretty well actually, with a few points in a row in the attack, but yeah, in the end, after this bright phase of the game for Zhytichi, nothing good was more for his team after all. Sukhinin, and was that the touch of the block? Sukhinin is pretty confident that that should be the point for his team. 16-12, yeah, finally. The decision is here, and Ilya Polishuk gonna serve. The serve from a setter of Team Kharkiv Academy. Ilya Polishuk getting the first touch, and not the best reception by Bogdan Anipko after replacing of Denis Gubenko. High one, but that high that the ball went to the roof actually after this episode. And 17-12, so first ace for Polishuk this game. And another one to this zone. Great from Kuranov, who faked the set in previous. And touch of the net of the blockers, who was Vitaly Sukhinin in this play. 13-17 after this mistake from captain of Team Kharkiv Academy. Yeah. Like as I understood with the t-shirt. Kuranov makes Arbuzov to get the first touch, and Sukhinin was blocked in the end. 14-17, and another one from Mykola Rudnitsky. And the interesting thing is that this is already 4 block this set for Mykola Rudnitsky. So 14-17, Zhytichi right now is down by 3 points, but still Sergei Kovalenko decided to get the timeout. Yeah, so Vitaly Sukhinin told that that wasn't good set if we are talking about white of this one, but he understands that in that case he needed to get the block out touch or block touch, and the ball went back to the Team Kharkiv Academy. Understand that he didn't get anything good from this point, and Mikita Arbuzov wasn't the best on receiving in previous one, so Bogdan Anipko get the chance to attack in this play and finish this episode with pretty strong spike. This is the first touch. Kuranov, Arbuzov to receive once more, and Shapovalov couldn't bring a touch of the court as well as touch of the block of Zhytichi-Polissya. So 16-17, and once more we thought that everything is in the hands of Team Kharkiv Academy, and in one rotation they melt down almost all of their leading. And after this mistake on the set, we get the equality on the court and on the scoreboard as well. 17-17, and Sergei Kolenko want to talk to his team once more.
Кстати, сейчас привычную расстановку втроем принимать. Пускай он попадет Виталика, это раз. Во-вторых, ничего страшного не произошло. Выше голову сейчас. Несем, снимаем. Поехали. Привычную расстановку ставим.
So tactical changes for the receiving for Team Kharkiv Academy, and of course Sergei Kolenko trying to cheer up his team. Doesn't matter that they lost 4 points in a row. They still, even 5 points, they still ahead. Can be if they get this side out. Perkhadnyuk, nice touch from him and chance to still play this episode. Attack from Onipko and just no block on him. And first number of Zhytichi coming from the bench. Get another one for his team, and already 18-17. Great series from Zhytichi on serve of Mykola Kuranov. And setter of Zhytichi-Polissya gonna serve once more. Arbuzov gets the first touch, and Sukhinin didn't get a side out actually. Great defense by Kuzmenko, but finally Tereshchuk brings the needed point for his team. 18-18, yeah. Rudnitsky smiles because understand that in that case could he be a bit faster with the movement of his hands. That may be another block for his team, and already 2-point lead, but yeah, Kurbia is the main thing about this sentence. But still one more lead point for Zhytichi after this serve mistake from Vitaly Sukhinin, and he is replaced once more by Artem Troyanovsky. 19-18, and Onipko to serve. Troyanovsky not the best touch in the reception, and Mykola Rudnitsky gets another one for his team. 20-18. Yeah, pretty strong second set for Mykola Rudnitsky. He actually got only 1 point in previous via ace, and already got 5 points in the second one. Great attack by Arbuzov, but somehow Onipko gets to defend this ball. But finally Viktor Shapoval got his chance. And he's a bit angry, I would say, maybe about lacking of chances of attack. Of course, this player playing in all of the teams for his career get a lot of sets in a game, and this is the type of the game he is ready for and well known and used for, so maybe he's struggling a bit getting not that much sets. Sort of replacement for Team Kharkiv Academy, and that bring a point cause Dekhtyar not only get the nice touch in the service but in the defense as well. 20-20, Arbuzov brings one more point for team from Kharkiv, and we coming to the end of this competitive set, and who knows who's gonna be the victorious side. Denis Dekhtyar gonna serve once more. Actually, Ilya Polishchuk after the previous game told that in Team Kharkiv Low Academy, there are a lot of nice players, and Denis Dikhtar is one of them, even though he is concurrent on the setter role for Team Kharkiv Low Academy, but still was able to get the nice series of serves after getting from the bench in previous play and get few nice words from Zhytichi-Polissya. So 21-20 after this blockout by Viktor Shapoval, and finally Zhytichi gets the 21st point, but of course the touch of the net could go the other way and to go over the net, and who knows, that maybe would be another point for team from Kharkiv. Mykola Rudnitsky gets this one, actually shows Denis Dikhtar how he needed to do in previous play. 22-21. Vladislav Antonenko tried to save this ball. Zhytichi-Polissya didn't look good enough for this one, and the middle actually tried to get the first touch, but that wasn't the proper one to be for the save for his team. And yeah, side out for Team Kharkiv Low Academy, organized by Zhytichi-Polissya as well as Viktor Shapoval. 22-22, and Shapoval gonna serve. He's still the leader scorer of this game with 10 points. His own. Robko in attack. This time he gonna serve to Vitaly Bondar. Kuranov to Bondar once more. Great defense by Переходнюк. Kuranov to set for Andrei Robko, and yeah, the call from Andrei Kovalchuk that was the mistake on the set probably, and someone probably gonna get the card after this one, because that was pretty emotional from Zhytichi. Maybe yeah, no cards, but yeah, a talk with the referee for Mykola Kuranov, and Sergei Terekovsky gets his second
Коля, зараз треба
Тайм-аут.
трошки емоцій взяти в кулачок. Хорошо? Будь ласка, кінцівка партії, граємо. Робимо те, що ми розбирали. Будь ласка. Шаповала, позже блок, блин. 6 на 9 метре. Ребят, все получится. Давайте, Модельку, давай, прием держи. Давай, прием держи.
На том блоке надо забивать.
Бодя, я сейчас не нападал.
So Sergei Terekovsky want his setter to be more cold-blooded and not to go for this unpredictable and unexpected and not needed risk, just to finish this one properly, because this is the ending of the set. Whoa, almost an ace for Viktor Shapoval, but once more, this is unlucky for Team Kharkiv Low Academy. The ball just don't want to slide over the net to get to the side of Zhytichi-Polissya. And Vitaly Bondar gets to serve in this play. Chance for Arbuzov, touch of the block, and Mykola Kuranov to Mikita Luban through the block, but what a defense for Переходнюк. Arbuzov, no attack from him. Bondar first touch. Luban on the line, and this is the point for Zhytichi-Polissya. And emotional outcome from the outside hitter of team from Zhytomyr, who get this point. Yeah, great to the line, a lot of line Zhytichi-Polissya left for his opponent in previous play, and Mikita Luban gets everything from it. Troyanovsky, and touch of the antenna, so Zhytichi gets the revenge. 25-23 in the first set for Team Kharkiv Low Academy, and second one 23-25. Zhytichi gets the first set victorious as well in this game. So in 10 minutes we're gonna go for the third one. And right now the 10-minute break, during which we're gonna have talks to coaches of Zhytichi-Polissya and Team Kharkiv Law Academy.
Вітання усім, спілкуємося з наставником юридичної академії Сергієм Коваленком. Пане Сергію, ну що ж,
So,
другий
head coach
матч,
of Team Kharkiv Law
боротьби
Academy
за
Sergey
нагороду, хочемо
Kovalenko
вам здобути
is
перемогу.
with
Які
headsets
ви
right
можете
now.
виділити плюси та мінуси після першої гри з командою Житичі?
Після першої гри можу сказати, що ми виконали хлопців мою установку, яку я давав.
About the first game, I would say that my players get everything I wanted from them.
Претензії до подачі були, тому що 23 помилки на подачі дуже багато.
I would say that
23
they
помилки. І такі були помилки, як
had 23 mistakes on service line in the previous one, and in this one, this is better.
А те, що стосується сьогоднішньої гри,
But the victory is the victory, of course.
він каже, дуже напружена гра.
But about this game, of course, if you look on the score and on the scoreboard, you can understand that this is one is pretty tense.
На площадці проходить. Тобто ведемо там декілька м'ячів.
Like we got few points of the leading, and in one rotation we just couldn't get the side out.
Ігри дуже подобаються глядачу. Насамперед,
Of course, so this type of games are pretty interesting for the fans of the volleyball.
є декілька планів заготовок домашніх.
But yeah, we still have something
Битися, тому що задача у нас
to surprise Zhytichi-Polissya with, and we're gonna continue the battle for the bronze medal of Superliga BUDINVEST, and
Юридичної академії Сергій Коваленко.
we are coming only forward.
Також спілкуюся з наставником Зhytichi-Polissya Сергієм Триковським. Пане Сергій, ну що ж, друга гра у рамках боротьби за бронзові нагороди. Першим вам все ж таки не вдалося перемогти. А що можна сказати про гру під номером 2, тому що дійсно
Сергій
спостерігається
Триковський,
дуже
head coach
класна та
of
напружена
Zhytichi.
боротьба у виконанні обох команд.
Wanna share his thoughts?
Ну, скажу, дуже, може трошки забагато бажання.
I mean, maybe there are a lot of will to win, maybe. Without this one, of course, there is nothing and no chance to victory. But this one is don't let us to get the best decision in each episode, and this is the case why maybe in some of the
Садовки не
episodes we
справилися, ну, не то, що
are
справилися,
losing
можна сказати,
the
просто
points.
не виконали цей елемент і прийшлось нервувати, прийшлось робити заміну, тому що все-таки це
Yeah,
друга
this game was
партія,
pretty
це
nervous, and because of
гра
one of
в
them
Далі.
elements we needed to substitute
Команда
the players
бажання
and
є.
change
Це
our
саме
play bit.
головне. Дуже приємно, що по другій партії ми відігралися.
I mean, that's pretty nice
Було
that
трошки
in the
потерпіти, це нам вдалося.
second set we was able to go for a comeback. We needed
Як вам
to
спектакль? Склад за наставником Zhytichi-Polissya Сергієм Шевченком.
get in a losing position for some time, but in the end we were victorious, and this is the main thing. Around a minute until the third set of the match between Zhytichi-Polissya and Team Kharkiv Academy. After two sets, we have the equality on the scoreboard, 25-23. Zhytichi-Polissya was losing in the first set, and in the second one strike back 25-23. So rotation on 180 degrees, if you will. And let's see what the third set of this game gonna bring to us, as we can see already from the start. of this one. We have one substitution compared to the previous starter lineup for Zhytichi, Bogdan Anipko replacing Denis Gubenko. Sergei Terekovsky applied this substitution during the previous set. And yes, Bogdan Anipko on the court. Zhytichi-Polissya get that victory, and of course maybe this is the case why Sergei Terekovsky didn't want to change anything. First point for Team Kharkiv Academy. This is of course the mistake, and actually by Bogdan Anipko, who we talked previously. Alexander Tereshchuk receiving by Dmitro Kuzmenko. Bonder from the back. Tereshchuk sets for Arbuzov. Great defense touch for Kuzmenko, and Anipko from the back redeeming himself after the previous episode. 1-1. Great side out for team from Zhytomyr. So if you are talking about the best scorer of both teams, so Andrei Robko 4 points in the attack and 4 points via block, so 8 in total. And the best for Team Kharkiv Law Academy is Viktor Shapoval, opposite of this team. 11th point for him right now, but I would say that in the end, in the middle of the previous set, he was lucky to get chances. Not sure what was the case about this one, but Ilya Polichuk didn't let him to play that much. Wasn't that the touch of the net from someone? I mean, I'm not sure. Maybe not so. Anyway, Viktor Shapoval gets this time a chance to attack from the back line and gets another one for his team. Great trajectory under the block, and third point for Team Kharkiv Law Academy in the third set. Great serve from Shapoval. Bonder to attack. Nice defense for Sukhinin. Great tip via even the right hand by Shapoval, and wasn't that in? Yeah, I heard the call out from one of the Team Kharkiv Law Academy players, but actually the ball was in after this attack of Vitaly Bonder. Great angle and great touch of the corner of the first zone. So 2-3, and not the best chance in attempt by Andrei Boykov from the service line. So Team Kharkiv Law Academy gets the double lead for now, 4-2. Nikita Arbuzov on service line, and wasn't that an ace actually? So the call by Andrei Kovalchuk that the ball went out. Some of the players of Team Kharkiv Law Academy thought that maybe the ball went in, but Sergei Kovalenko didn't want to get the challenge of the previous episode. Mykola Kuranov, one of the makers of comeback in previous set for Zhytichi, this time couldn't get a series on the serving line, and Viktor Shapoval, once he gets set, his team gets really many points. 5-3, and Vladislav Antonenko on service line. Not the best touch by Anipko, and Vitaly Bonder just to get the ball over the net, but yeah, the second touch of Rudnitsky wasn't the best, and really tough situation for 9th number of Zhytichi-Polissya. So 6-3. Antonenko to serve once more. Kuzmenko. Nice reception for him, and great attack from zone by Mykola Rudnitsky. 4-6. Actually only second point for Rudnitsky via the attack. 2 already from the serve and 4 more from the block. Богдан Аніпка on service line. Great one from him, but Mikita Arbuzov was ready for it. And Sukhinin to be blocked. He actually lost his battle of the 9th numbers to Vitaly Bonder, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is the case in previous one. And 5-6, Zhytichi is coming closer and closer to Team Kharkiv Law Academy. But not the best attempt from Bogdan Anipko after all. 7-5, 2-point lead for Team Kharkiv Law Academy. Polishuk serving to Anipko. Great touch actually. What a shame, what a shame. Vitaly Bonder tried to apply to attack from 2-2, but the ball went a bit wide to the out. So 8-5, Ilya Polishuk gonna serve once more. Once more, Anipka gonna be the server. Sorry, the receiver of the ball. And this time, Bonder didn't miss his chance, 6-8. And Zhytichi-Polissya gets the chance to serve. Yeah, a lot of line. Vitaly Sukhinin left to his opponent. And ace by Mykola Rudnitsky, thought already for him. 7-8, and Mikita Arbuzov once more is mistaken on the receiving. Maybe actually he better not to touch the previous one, because Vyacheslav Perekhodnyuk tried to get the touch of this ball. Was ready to cover the outside hitter in previous play. And later on, Mykola Rudnitsky, after his ace, gets into the net from the service line, as well as Vitaly Sukhinin. After touching off the wire, the ball didn't want to go for inside of Zhytichi-Polissya. Another chance for Viktor Shapoval, and with the second touch, he was just on another level for the blockers of Team Kharkiv Law Academy. Not the blockers, but the blocker probably. Andrei Robko was so off from him. And 10-8, Alexander Tereshchuk gonna serve once more. So during the 10-minute break, Sergei Terekovsky told that yeah, his team is struggled a lot, but this passion to play led them, even though they was down by 4 points, to still don't give up and get everything they can from the previous set, and even came back and finished the victory. What a point by Bogdan Anipko. Actually, the setter of Team Kharkiv Law Academy almost get the free ball for his team, but somehow no one was able to get this first touch. But after all, Mikita Luban missing his second serve. In the previous one, he was lucky that the ball touching the rope gets over the net, and this time luck didn't get well for him. Great service from Shapoval, and Toropko blocked. Vladislav Antonenko stops this one. 12-10. Great touch on the block for Vladislav Antonenko. Kuzmenko tried to save this ball, but wasn't able to get the covering touch. Viktor Shapoval, shot serve from him, but Anipka was ready for it, and another chance for Andriy Robko. This time it's number of Zhytichi finishing victorious, getting his 9th point this game. Serve from Robko, attack from Mikita Arbuzov, and really nice spike from the fourth zone of Team Kharkiv Law Academy, 13-11. 2 points lead for Team Kharkiv Law Academy after this monstrosity spike. And Mikita Arbuzov gonna go to the back line. Kuranov sets to Bogdan Anipka, and another point from the first number of Polissya. Great one over there. Ilya Polishchuk, of course. The reach of the attack for Anipka is much higher than the block of Ilya Polishchuk, and he gets everything from it, but later on he was the one to touch the net after the attack of Viktor Shapoval. 14-12, 2-point lead for Team Kharkiv Law Academy is still remaining. Antonenko, Kuzmenko not the best touch from him, and Vitaly Bondar played this one to the end and get the point. The block of the Team Kharkiv Law Academy touched the net in this episode. Let's see on this one once more. Yeah, probably Tereshchuk a bit pushed Ilya Polishchuk in previous one to the net, and that was the case. Anipka serve from him. Polishchuk to Viktor Shapoval, and what a beauty by 99th number of Team Kharkiv Law Academy, 15-13. And Shapoval coming on the front side of the court. Yeah, in last few episodes that was the game offside out, but finally break point, and what a beauty, that was the ace from Ilya Polishchuk. He found Bogdan Anipka, who struggled a bit in previous receiving plays, and this time didn't get a proper touch. Kuzmenko tried to save him, but wasn't able to get to this ball. Vitaly Bondar to the block, and Shapoval is just unstoppable. Viktor Shapoval is on fire today, as well as in the previous game, and probably the thing that Mikita Luban said they needed to do is still not there. He said that his team needs to do something, find some counter for Viktor Shapoval block in defense, but still nothing
Всі доіграють
is
м'ячі,
work.
атакує в нас то, давай Shapoval. Давай розберемося. Нікіт, ти що говорив? В другій партії справилися і зараз справилися. Давай.
So yeah, this is actually the thing that Sergei Terekovsky told to Mikita Luban, that in the previous set they was able to counter Viktor Shapoval and need to apply this one once more. Yeah, few really nice rally attack from the Viktor Shapoval brings that needed point for Team Kharkiv Law Academy, and right now team from Kharkiv is leading by a margin of 4 points, 17-13. Ilya Polishchuk serving once more, not the best reception. Polishchuk to Shapoval, but yeah, not Not this time, because that was the fault on the set for Ilya Polishchuk, 14-17. Микола Рудницький, the best aceman for today. 3 ace for him already. Sukhinin from the second zone. Polishchuk from the fourth, and this time he was blocked. Bondar as well as Rudnitsky stops the attack of the leader scorer of this game. Probably Bondar after all collided with Shapoval with their legs, because he apologized to Shapoval. Yes, you can see that was the touch, but hopefully no injuries for players, because Viktor Shapoval actually earlier on, as well as Tereshchuk, who finished victorious previous episode for Team Kharkiv Academy. They both got injuries earlier on, and this is the case why they almost didn't play versus Epicenter Podolyany in their semi-final matches. Kuranov to Luban. Great defense somehow for Arbuzov, and what a beautiful way to finish this episode. Tip is the weak hand, the right for Viktor Shapoval over the double block to this conflict third zone. And Sergei Terekovsky takes another timeout for his team.
І треба просто подумати. Ти вже раніше мав був влетити. Ти що думав, що не влетить чи ні? Ну, ребят, якщо хто страхує, ну Коля, ти як Коль? Давай, поднять, ну я от оце не треба думати.
So yeah, a bit of emotions from Sergei Terekovsky. He wants his team to think a bit more on the court. In previous episode, he was a bit upset of the play on the block for Mikita Luban, as well as the covering from Mykola Kuranov. He wants his team to get everything from them on each component, of course. And yeah, Igor Antoniuk, for the first time in this bronze medal match, come on the court, replacing once more the captain of Team Kharkiv Academy, Vitaly Sukhinin. Arbuzov gets the reception and attack after all, but no touch of the court, as well as no touch of the block, so 17th. But we're gonna look at the replay of previous episode, because Sergei Kovalenko think that was the touch of the block, and video challenge gonna help us to understand the previous situation. But yeah, no touch at all. So the 17th point is still with Zhytichi, and they gonna serve Vitaly Bondar. He was the one that get a lot of breaks in previous set. This set that his team won, and another one. Ilya Polishchuk gets set mistake, double touch. Andrei Kovachuk felt that was. Ilya Polishchuk, of course, is a bit upset with this one, but you can't argue with the referee on this one if he already made his call. So another serve for Vitaly Bondar, and this time right into the net. So 20-18, Team Kharkiv Academy is leading. Denis Degtyar coming to replace Alexander Tereshchuk, as well as in the previous set. Earlier on he got few breaks for his team with actually good saves from him as well, but not this time, because right now that was pretty far on the side of the court of Team Kharkiv Law Academy. Mikita Luban on service line. Right now he is not really efficient in the attack, just getting the points, only one for him for 3 sets, and on the serving line couldn't help his team as well. Because Viktor Shapoval was pretty confident with his attack and found the fast side out. Great serve from him. Bogdan Nipko to receive and to attack after all, but what a save for Vyacheslav Perekhodnyuk, and another rally is finished with attack of Viktor Shapoval, 22-19, and Shapoval gonna serve once more. That was actually the 20th point for Viktor Shapoval, and he probably want to get over of the 26 he finished with in the previous one. Yeah, pretty risky and aggressive serve from him, but this time that was right into the net. So Volodymyr Yablonsky, number 21, replacing Andrei Robko, the joker of Sergei Terekovsky. He's nominally is a libero, but his serves brings a lot of aces and break points, but not in this bronze medal finals for now. Yeah, during the quarterfinals, during the semifinals, he was one of the key for his team to get breaks in the most needed moments, but not in this bronze medal match for now, at least. Great serve, but Kuzmenko was ready for it to the line, but no touch of that and no touch of block as well. But Andrei Kovalchuk decides to take the challenge his own. Probably about touching of the block, as I understand. Or maybe the line touch. I mean, if I would get a call, I would probably say that that was out, but let's see. Let's see, maybe. I didn't see something in the first replay. And the view from the video challenge camera gonna show us the better view of the previous episode. Yeah, the smallest touch of the line. Wow. Wow, what a beauty. What a beauty. 21-23. Zhytichi still in the game. And Sergei Kovalenko decided to take timeout for his team. So this is the first timeout
Скорее всего, там
for them.
ребята, спокойненько принимаем, спокойненько, Коля впереди, пожалуйста. Значит, что ты сейчас закажешь? Да, тогда на себе или...
So Sergei Kovalenko just wanted his team to stay calm, to once more reminded about the captain of Zhytichi, Mykola Rudnitsky, who is now on the front line, so be aware of his block and maybe attack in case that would be the rally. Mykola Kuranov, так. Yeah, the first touch for Igor Antonyuk, and Vladislav Antonenko brings the 24th for Team Kharkiv Law Academy, 3 set points for team from Kharkiv. In the third, yeah, the slice on the rope by the ball, and that get the work done after the touch of Mykola Rudnitsky. Out after the serve of Vladislav Antonenko, even though he changed from the jump serve to the floater one, but he still is struggling a bit in this component. Sergei Kovalenko and another timeout from him, trying to break the tempo of Zhytichi.
Нет, не нужно знать.
И мне один закрывает.
Давай он сейчас. Одно. Давай, на себе. На себе. В смысле, я сам. Тогда расстояние. Саня на расстоянии.
So yeah, on this timeout, team of Team Kharkiv Law Academy wanted to understand what would be the best combination to get the work down in case of the best reception, but that finish with Bogdan Anipko to get the service. Mistake 25-22 and 2-1 for Team Kharkiv Law Academy. We're coming back on the court for the fourth set of the game between Zhytichi and Team Kharkiv Law Academy. Right now, team from Kharkiv is leading 2-1, and in case they're gonna do one step forward in this game, they're gonna finish victorious 3-1, and of course, Zhytichi-Polissya is need to come back once more. Because in case Team Kharkiv Law Academy gonna win one more match, there would be only one match of the bronze medals. And of course, we remembering that in season 20 2020-21. This team already played in the bronze finals. And in that series, Team Kharkiv Academy get the victory in 4 games. And let's see what this year gonna bring for us. So Team Kharkiv Academy started with the nice block, but after all, almost the free ball for Team Kharkiv Academy, but somehow no one was ready to get the first touch, and yeah. With that one, actually, Zhytichi get the first in the 4th set. Viktor Shapoval, what a monster slam, right to the line, and yeah, he is unstoppable for now, and this is already 22nd point for him. Let me remind that in previous game he was most valuable player with 26 point for 4 sets, and maybe he want to break this record of this bronze medal finals. Great touch by Tereshchuk. Sukhinin follow shot from the back, and Bonder to the block, but still the ball is in the game. Polishchuk to Shapoval once more, and yeah, for Team Kharkiv Academy is pretty stable. If you can't do anything, just get the set for Viktor Shapoval, and he bring the point for you, and that work as a Swiss clock. So Alexander Tereshchuk gonna serve once more, 3-1 right now. Team Kharkiv Academy is leading. Kuzmenko on receiving, not the best attack from Rudnitsky, but somehow Team Kharkiv Academy once more lost that ball, and in the end Bonder gets this second one for Zhytichi. Mykola Kuranov serving, and block on Mikita Arbuzov. Mykola Rudnitsky gets his 5th touch on the block this game, as well as him 5 block as well got Andrei Robko. And another chance to serve for Mykola Kuranov. Mikita Arbuzov gets the first touch chance in counter-attack for Zhytichi. Anipka to the line. Chance for Arbuzov once more. Follow shot from him. And what a nice slice by Vitaly Bonder. 4-3, and actually with 3 points in a row. Zhytichi is coming to the leading point. Mykola Kuranov, and another one by Viktor Shapoval. Pretty close to be blocked, but yeah, not this time. Bogdan and Anipko don't know what to do versus this player. Actually, Dmytro Kuzmenko showed him that everything was fine, just wasn't lucky in this one. It's fine, just go for more, and once that gonna go pretty well. What a nice attack, what a nice attack. This time, this fast set to Mykola Rudnitsky worked pretty well. Yeah, the haste wasn't the best for the 11th number of Zhytichi, but the 41 years old veteran of the volleyball, of course, want to know how to proceed with this one. Polishchuk gets his last touch in this attack. Переходнюк Probably with his movement decoyed a bit Vitaly Sikhinin on the previous one. Prikhanyuk tried to save the ball over the block, but actually that went closer to the 6th zone, where Libero didn't wait the ball to come. 6-4, Zhytichi gets few points lead on the start of this set. Out. The serve went out after this one. Attempt by Bogdan Anipko and Mikita Arbuzov. Right now, this is his chance to go for a service line. Pretty easy. Receiving for Kuzmenko, and another point for Mykola Rudnitsky, who is actually one of the best scorers of his team right now. 12 points for him, and more only for Vitaly Bonder, 13 for the opposite of Zhytichi-Polissya. And an ace by the captain of Zhytichi, 8-5. Pretty strong start from them. Yeah, great to the line, Vitaly Sikhinin. Once more is out of the court, and Igor Antoniuk coming back. Sergei Kovalenko applied this substitution in previous set as well, and Antoniuk actually played until the end, until the victorious end. Let's remind this one for Team Kharkiv Law Academy, and let's see, maybe this is the substitution that's gonna help to Team Kharkiv Law Academy to finish this one victorious. Luban gets his only second point, but that might be pretty needed one. 9-5, and Sergei Kovalenko probably asked for timeout, as I understand this siren. Yeah, the first timeout of the fourth set for Sergei Kovalenko.
Во-вторых, сосредоточиться на приеме. Сейчас плывем в приеме. Очень жестко плывем, парни. Очень жестко. Сначала прием, потом атака. Сосредоточься на приеме. Пожалуйста. Поехали. Давай.
So Sergei Kovalenko told that right now his team is struggling in the receiving, and this is the component they need to work on. Right now, Mykola Rudnitsky, a bit hard for him, but he still is on a top level, and even 5 setters this season he played pretty well. And finally side out for Team Kharkiv Law Academy. Antoniuk tip over the block that brings the 6th point for Team Kharkiv Law Academy. Let's see this one once more. Yeah, Mikita Luban and Mykola Kuranov tried both to save this one, but yeah, the touch of Igor Antoniuk was nice one. So no one could do anything to this. Vladislav Antonenko serving Luban with the first touch, and Bonder to the line. I would say that the ball was in, but no challenge actually. No challenge actually. 7-9. And Vladislav Antonenko gonna serve once more after this error by Vitaly Bonder. Serve to the Luban. And from the middle by Oropko, but that was the double touch. And 8-9. Team Kharkiv Law Academy coming closer and closer. And Antonenko gonna serve once more. But this time the rope once more helps to Zhytichi. So 10-8. Zhytichi still got a few points lead, but that not that force that was a few moments ago, and serve error from Zhytichi after all. And only 1 point of leadership is left for team from Zhytomyr. Polissya, nice one from him to Luban. Chance for Team Kharkiv Academy to attack. Tip once more, Luban. And last touch for Vitaly Bondar. Shapoval, unstoppable to the 6, and he brings the equality on the scoreboard. 10-10, yeah. Touching the hands of Mikita Luban, but that's not enough for Zhytichi to get this one in the defense. Ilya Polishuk shows that probably that gonna be the serve to the 5th zone. Not the best touch by Luban. Bondar touching the blocker's hands, and 11-10. Once more Zhytichi-Polissya is ahead. But yeah, we can see that Team Kharkiv Academy finding their rhythm after the rough start in the first set. Luban, great serve from him. Ilya Polishuk to the middle, and Tereshchuk earlier on told on timeout that in the most of the moments the opponents close his first zone, where he likes to attack, and finally he gets the chance and gets the point as well. After all, Igor Antonyuk serving the ball. Tereshchuk, nice reaction from him so that the ball is over the net, and get the tip to the second zone where actually no one was ready for the ball. 12-11. Finally, Team Kharkiv Academy is leading. Kuranov to Anipko, and block out for the first number of Zhytichi. Shapoval, monstrous attack after the service of Andrei Robko. 13-12. And yeah, just opposite of Team Kharkiv Academy is unstoppable. And I'm not sure that he's not a robot, actually, to get that much attacks and still flying like a bird after all. Tereshchuk out after his service. 13-13. Mykola Kuranov serving the ball. Arbuzov on receiving, and Shapoval attacking, but finally Zhytichi gets that needed error from Viktor Shapoval, and 14-13. 14-13. Kuranov gonna serve once more. Another chance for Zhytichi to attack. Anipko to the block. One more chance. This time Bondar gonna be the finisher one. Antonyuk, but the ball touched the roof after the defense of the first number of Team Kharkiv Academy. 15-13. Once more Zhytichi is leading. And Sergei Kolenko decided to get his second timeout this set.
Если будет возможность, давай рискнем. Хороший прием, все. Коля, не прыгай. Да, ничего страшного, Зоня. Давай, рискуем. Нестандартное решение.
Yeah,
Тяжело
Sergey
становится,
Kovalenko
рискуем.
want to risk for it.
Приди хорошо.
So he sees that in the previous episode Mykola Rudnitsky didn't go with Vladislav Antonenko, so he want to zone combination in case that's gonna be the nice reception for Team Kharkiv Locker. And let's see if Ilya Polissya gonna apply this one in the next episode. Mykola Kuranov. And no zone, but the attack for Shapoval, and once more the leader scorer of Team Kharkiv Law Academy get another point. This is already 27th for him, and even though the fourth set is still not ended, he is already outscored himself in the previous game. Great serve, pretty tough chance to attack for Zhytichi, but still somehow Vitaly Bondar was able to get the nice touch in the attack, and with the next attempt found 16th point for his team. Let's see this moment once again. Yeah, only one blocker. Ilya Polishchuk tried to get the attack to the fifth zone, but Bondar in this decided to go for a line, and that was the right decision. Antonenko on attack, tip for Anipko, great attack for Arbuzov, but the ball still in the air. Bondar, and was that the touch of the block? In that case, Zhytichi gonna receive this point, but blockers of Team Kharkiv Law Academy appealed that that was no touch of the block, so Sergey Kovalenko decided to take the challenge of the previous episode, and we're gonna see replay, and in case that was the touch of the block, no ball in court. Yeah, but if Andrei Kovalchuk said that the ball was in, okay, this way, yeah. Team Kharkiv Law Academy gets their 15th point. Great challenge for Sergey Kovalenko. Kuzmenko receiving the ball. Chance for Luban to attack. Переходнюк couldn't save this one, and finally, finalist Mikita Luban in the fourth starting to collect that needed points for his team. Finally, he's awakened one in the attack. (17-15). Rudnitsky to serve in this situation. Antoniuk attacking, and Luban couldn't save this one. 16-17 on the scoreboard. So we got another substitution for Team Kharkiv Law Academy. This time Denis Devtyar substitution. Vladislav Antonenko for service. Let's see, in previous one the ball after his serve went out, but this time was pretty tough to receive. And what a smart decision for Mikita Luban. He saw that all of the players of Team Kharkiv Law Academy was so out of the front side of the court and decided to go for a tip, and no one was ready to save this one. 18-16, 2-point lead is still for Zhytichi-Polissya. Vitaly Bondar get this one. What a slam by Alexander Tereshchuk to the sixth zone. And of course, applause for him. Let's see this moment once more between the hands of Andrei Orobko. He tried to close both fifth and first, and Tereshchuk say it, of course, I don't mind, and go to the 6 zone. What a nice from 4 to 4 by Mikita Luban. Finally, he gets his chances and starting to shine in the attack as well. Yeah, it's almost impossible to save these tough attacks for Vyacheslav Perikhodnyuk and other players of the defensive role as well. Arbuzov, the first touch from him. Antonyuk touching the block and finding another one for his team. 18 to 19, yeah. Antonyuk is really nice getting on the court, not struggling in the receiving as sometimes can Vitaly Sukhinin, and actually getting the work done on the attack as well. Not like magnificent numbers, but this is enough for his team. Arbuzov over the triple block, and he outplayed this one. Mikita Luban couldn't save the ball, and 19 to 19 tie on the scoreboard. Yeah, somehow between the hands of Andriy Oropko and Antonyuk gonna serve once more, but only after the timeout of Serhiy Tereykovsky.
Все нормально. Тільки кістівка партії. Давайте, Нікіт, щоб ми говорили на високому, на 9 метрі, що сезонить, давай там стояти, хорошо? Все буде добре.
Давай, пацаны, я
Трошки
сколько?
подиму. Все, давай, не забили, давай, просто скидку свод.
So Serhiy Tereykovsky won his team just to stay calm, go for a finish of the fourth set with the same level of concentration. Mikita Luban told that he gonna cover that ball, that balls that gonna go to the back side of the court. Of course, everyone is confident in each teammate, and this is how it should be in the common sports. Bonder, what a great touch in the defense for Antonyuk. Polissya over the net. Kuranov for Anipko. Great touch for Arbuzov, but another chance to attack for Zhytichi. Oropko not the strongest one. Chance for Arbuzov. Tip with two hands. And Shapovalov to close this one, but right into the block. 20-19 for Zhytichi. Andriy Oropko once more gets the block, and maybe there is not that much gas that left in the bank of Viktor Shapovalov. Yeah, he is a bit upset. Maybe the set was not wide enough for him to get a nice position to attack. Volodymyr Yablonsky was once more on the court, replacing Andriy Oropko. 20-19, and will the joker of Serhiy Tereykovsky bounce once more? Yeah, the serve is here. Shapovalov this time gets that needed point and that needed side out. 20-20. Igor Antonyuk, the most experienced player of his team, get some tips for Viktor Shapovalov, maybe to about the timing of the jump that can help his teammate to get more points for his team. Once more, Mykola Ruditsky, once he is on the front side of the court, gets the set and gets the work done. Tereshchuk, of course, is not the player that is specializing on the defense play, so we probably didn't wait for him to get the touch in the defense. Viktor Shapovalov, 21-21. Yeah, once he get the sets that is suits to him, he get no Give no chances to the blockers to get that ball. 21-21, and he's on the serve. What a save by Kuzmenko, but only free ball and attack from the back line. Shapovalov once more. I mean, this is just awesome. This is just awesome. 22-21. Shapovalov strikes from the back, and Serhiy Terekovsky to talk once more to his team.
Давай, давай. Коля, доходи на блоки, доходи, будь ласка. Поймав. Зараз все буде Шаповалов. Вже вся друга гра, все Шаповалов. Ну що говорити? Все добре, Боя, тільки пізніше був. Давай, довелися. Не дійшов. За ж по місту. Ой, саме по місту. По місту блок.
So Serhiy Terekovsky is feeling that almost each ball right now gonna go for Shapovalov as well as the previous game as well, and he wants just his team to concentrate more on the blocking of these players, and of course they need to start with the good reception on his service, of course. Short one from him, Kuzmenko, really nice reception. Anipko to the block. Kuzmenko once more to the first number. This time Kuranov gonna set to Vitaly Bondar. Not the best set and not the best touch in the defense for Mykola Rudnitsky. The block of Team Kharkiv Academy works once more. 23-21. And this is Ilya Polishchuk closing up with the kill block in this iteration. And we can see these emotions of the players of Team Kharkiv Academy. Viktor Shapovalov to serve once more. Once more, just don't risk it. But this time Mykola Rudnitsky, the captain himself, gets that needed side-out point, and 22-23. Bogdan Anipko on the back side of the court and on the serving line. Igor Antoniuk. Shapovalov from the back. Great touch in the defense and chance for Zhytichi. Chance for Zhytichi. Luban in one block. Ilya Polishchuk with the second block. Almost in a row. 24-22, and getting the 2 match points for his team. Yeah, he guessed right. He get the work done. He do everything he needed to get this 24th point for his team. Arbuzov serving Anipko, the first touch from him. Bondar. And yeah, the defense of Team Kharkiv Academy wasn't able to save this one. Переходнюк, Antoniuk, almost everyone touched the ball in previous episode after the block of Vladislav Antoyenko. Mykola Rudnitsky. Mykola Rudnitsky, who earlier got 4 aces, need to serve once there is match point for the opponents. Shapovalov from the back, and touch of the block, and 25-23, and the second victory for Team Kharkiv Academy. 3 sets to 1, and once more he finishes with the 31 points this game, and getting another one for his team. Yes, so in this bronze medal finals, Team Kharkiv Academy is right now leading 2-0, and on the next week they're gonna have a chance to close this series. And the second match in a row, Viktor Shapovalov is the most valuable player of the game, and I mean probably no one is asking why. 21 actually, 1 more point in the last attack that isn't included right now, with 27 on the attack, 2 via blocks and 2 via aces is a personal stat of Viktor Shapovalov this game. The best scorer for Zhytichi-Polissya was Vitaly Bondar. His opponent the opposite of team from Zhytomyr. 17 points, 16 via attacks and 1 via block. And the next week we're gonna get at least 1 match of this team and 2 games between Prometei and Epicenter Podolyane in the gold medal finals. In the series for gold and silver medals, we're gonna get 2 matches with 1 day off. And in case, of course, Team Kharkiv Law Academy gonna get another victorious for them, they gonna be the bronze medalists of this year Superliga Budinvest. In a few minutes we're gonna get flash interviews from the players of Zhytichi-Polissya as well as Team Kharkiv Law Academy, so don't get off this broadcast.
Після завершення матчу спілкуємося з представником команди
So, most
ВСК
valuable
Юридична
player
академія
of
діагональним
this
Віктором Шаповалом. Вікторе, вітаю вас з
Віктор
перемогою. Як вам
Шаповал,
сьогоднішній матч?
opposite
Дякую.
of Team Kharkiv Law Academy.
Мені сподобався матч.
I really
але
like this.
Я відчував якось у першій, другій партії щось мене не вистачало. Якось в мене не було таких емоцій. Якби і хотів грати, хотів виграти, але щось мене, мені кажеться, земля не відпускала. Але потім, після поразки, там друга партії, мене це якось збудоражило і думаю, я не хочу грати більше, більше ніж ще гри. І то, думаю, треба викластись і допомогти команді. І мені кажеться, це мені вдалося.
Вже другу гру поспіль ви демонструєте чудову гру, і це показує і статистика, і ви вдруге стаєте MVP матчу. Як вдалося так зігратися з пасуючим командам?
Чесно кажучи, я не знаю, бо я розумію, коли ти хочеш виграти, то тобі люба передача до вподоби. Бо коли ти шукаєш якісь там відговорки, то зв'язки не такі, то ще щось не таке. Це плей-офф, і треба грати, треба вигравати. І я був налаштований дуже гарно, і я вважаю, хлопці теж були всі готові.
Боротьба ще не завершена, попереду третій матч, він буде за тиждень. Як вважаєте, якою буде ця гра?
Я не знаю, мені кажеться, що гра буде цікава, бо це плей-офф, від любої команди можна очікувати класної гри. Зhytichi теж показували класну гру, але десь ми були сильніші, плюс зал допомагав, не знаю, це наш зал, то результати табло.
Ще раз перемогу, дякую.
Arena is better for us because, of course, team from Kharkiv right now isn't training in their homeland city, if you will, and actually in this arena as well as Dnipro, Prometei, and a few others. So maybe our home walls help to us.
А тепер поговоримо з пасуючим, ви кажете, Zhytichi-Polissya Миколою Курановим. Микола, ну сьогодні навіть по рахунку був зовсім інший матч, і мені здається, більш рівна гра, рівна боротьба. Згодні?
Так і було. Дякую суперникам за гру. Дякую
Thanks
вболівальникам,
to the opponents for this game. Thanks to the fans. Yeah, the game was
Микола, ну ви
close,
зараз
but
єдиний пасуючий у команді. Граєте взагалі без замін, чи не втомилися ще?
Втомився, але у нас така
yeah,
робота.
this is
Зараз поступаєтесь у серії за бронзові нагороди 0-2. Що потрібно житичам, аби вхопитися за цей останній шанс у боротьбі за нагороду?
Та трошки підкоригуємо нашу гру. Можливо, додається захворівший Толік Хваста, як не крутий він на перший лібер у нас. Можливо, чуть-чуть його енергії такої козацької не хватило, емоцій, але сьогодні була, чесно кажучи, чудова гра, що з тієї сторони сітки, що від нас просто нам трішки не хватило в якихось моментах.
Бажаємо здоров'я Анатолію Хвасті і чекаємо вас
in a few moments, so that maybe
Дякую.
could bring the other result. And we're gonna hope for the best in the next one. So once more, let me remind that the next week we're gonna have 2 games between Epicenter Podolyany and Prometei Dnipro in the gold medal finals, and at least 1 games between Team Kharkiv Law Academy and Zhytichi-Polissya. That was Oleg Shumeiko. Thanks for your attention and have a good night.